program confirmed. Go with throttle up.
You are now listening
to the Dirtbag Block of Rock.
Yeah. It's a lot of juggling. It's all good, though.
The juggling comes in when, all else fails, we can join the circus and do that routine.
Hey, it's getting there. I told Carl if something doesn't pop off soon, he might have to start taking his clothes off for money. I don't know. Something has to pop off soon.
So is that going to be, it'd be Magic Carl instead of Magic Mike?
There you go.
Mike's a young one. I think he should get taken first.
That is tasty. So you guys play some hard driving rock and roll, and kind of like strip it off. You got yourself going on a little Chip and Dale thing going on right there.
Yeah, that would. I think it would fit, man. We could accompany the music with the hot bodies of Honeycutt Southern.
Come on now, them hot humid nights down there in Houston. You gotta sweat it up a bit and just play some other rock and roll.
All right, you got to get it hot, sticky, sweet, baby.
So one of your cover tunes will be Montrose. There's no getting around it.
Hey, there you go. We've been trying to find one. There you go, Carl.
She's my candy baby. She's hot, sweet, and sticky.
Yeah. Rock Candy.
Rock Candy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the crowds love it.
Oh, dude, especially if you're going to get all up and, grab yourself an endorsement with, like, some kind of oil or some crap like that. Get on up there and get shiny. Your instruments are going to get trashed. I'm telling you that right now with all that oil up on there. So, I know we're not talking about music. We're just talking about theatrics for your act right now, which is going to make you just explode.
Yeah.
People are like, by
literally.
That's beautiful, man. God dang it, man. Mike and Carl solving the problems of the world with oil.
That's right, man.
And music.
One lube job at a time.
Come on now. Endorsements will be flooding in. That's awesome, man.
Hey, that's cool.
So now I've been reading the bio at least 3 times, and I'm like, hang on a second. These guys have only been working with each other for the better part of a year. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. And 2 of us though were in a band before, so the rhythm section's pretty tight to start with.
Okay.
Yeah, the drummer and I'm the bass player. The drummer and I were in another band that ended, and then we weren't glued together. And I said, well, if I find somebody cool, do you want to meet them? And I said, yeah. So we ended up in a new band together.
So, needless to say, with only the year under your guys' belt, the sound is incredibly tight. So that stands to a testament of your musical abilities for sure.
Yeah, thank you for that. I mean, we actually hear that quite a bit when we go out and play. A lot of people, that's like one of the first things they always say. But yeah, no, I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, I guess it was fate, and I had been doing some stuff, and I was kind of new to the Houston area, and Carl and Andy, as Carl said, had been jamming for a few years together, and so they, obviously they had that chemistry, and then, man, but I'll tell you, I think like the first time I came over and jammed with them, I just knew, and it's just gotten better and better and better. And, we it's not without work though. We put in a lot of time, and we really work the songs out, and that's a tribute to Andy. You know how a band is like a marriage, man. Everybody's got different personalities and stuff. And Andy's very driven like that, and so he's very big on the practice and the regimental stuff, and that's really good, man. And it shows when we're out there, and so it's really cool. And it also comes out in the recordings, I think. So it's good stuff, man.
So as far as input's concerned, is it like the trifecta of input? Is there one person that's all alpha, or is this kind of a, just kind of like a collaboration?
I don't know. Mike came in with the initial songs for the most part, and I've been in the band where I've been the front guy and the singer and one of the main songwriters, and sometimes you got to know when to lead and when to follow. When I heard Mike's material, I'm like, this is like a follow situation, But he takes a lot of input from the other 2 of us, but he comes in with the basic song and the lyrics for the most part. So
Yeah, it's kind of like, I'm coming in with the chocolate ice cream that's already pretty damn good, but I think Andy and Carl give you the sprinkles, man. And
What?
I mean, like that's what they do, And so it's good stuff, man. I mean, yeah, to Carl's point,
So,
I'll come in with some ideas, and they just come in and they make it better. I'm sorry, go ahead.
so you're coming in hard with the Bluebell, is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Wow.
Bluebell, baby.
Oh, I've been around the block a little bit. Oh, I know.
Like I said, like Carl said, I had a bunch of material that came in, but we've also written some stuff together. I mean, a lot of stuff aren't fully fleshed ideas. We come in and I might have, most of it together, but, Carl, I love him. He's super direct and with me, and we take kind of a guided approach. And I mean, I think you need that, right? That just like, I mean, there's no prima donnas really. It's just all about the music. And, we sort of take this realistic, but, we're just trying to make the songs as good as they can be, and, that's really what it's all about. Whatever the song needs, that's what we're going for.
That's cool. That's cool. Because you get a lot of bands where they're just kind of like, no, it's going to be my way, or you can go stick it.
Right.
Or
sure.
It's kind of like, you know what, I like the direction, but your direction sucks. So we're gonna use my direction. But it's good to hear that the gel factors worked really well, coming out of the chute in this last year. So you guys are going to be working on an EP, is that correct?
Yeah, so we've been really busy with a lot of shows the past few months. Actually, I guess about 3 months now, and we called it sort of our get out there, show everybody what we got, and that we're legit. But now, and obviously, we've got the 2 singles, but now we want to take some time and record an EP. I mean, we've got an album's worth of material, obviously, because when we go out every night, we're playing an entire original set, no covers. So, you're getting us for 50 minutes, all original Honeycutt Southern stuff. But we want to put out an EP. And how this generation is, it's ADD, and so we're trying to milk it.
There's no lie on that one.
Yeah. So we're gonna put out an EP, and give everybody a little bit more to listen to. So, I think 5 songs we settled on, and then we'll probably do the album thing later on. But yeah, so EP later on this summer, and we're really excited about that.
So as far as the 2 singles that have come out, what's your go-to?
Oh man.
Because
really, it seems like Lady Hollywood has always been the more popular of the 2.
Yeah.
But, we play them both live, and they both come off really well.
Yeah.
So what's your preference?
They both. I mean, I love Lady Hollywood. It's just a, I don't know if I could say this, but it just kicks you in the ass. I mean, right. I love Racy Lover. I think it's a great song too. It's a very singable song, I think, and you need those sorts of songs. Lady Hollywood, I don't know. It's just from the opening riff, man. It's just killer. And we I mean, it's one of those songs when you play it in front of people, you see their reactions. They start nodding their head, and tapping their foot, man. And it's man, you feed off that stuff as a musician. So it's just one of those. It's a really good song. But I love Racy Lover too, man. I mean, they're like kids, right? So how do you choose between the 2? But it's just like there's different moments you get out of both of them. But from early like online reception and in the crowd, it seems like Lady Hollywood is kind of the winner right now. But I don't know, Carl, what's your favorite?
Oh, of those 2, yeah, it's hard for me to pick one. Also, I go with what the crowd likes, which is Lady Hollywood, and in fact, a couple of songs we're cutting for the EP, I think, are the ones that we wouldn't have guessed that the crowd has the best reaction to. But the band never knows what their good songs are, but the crowd lets you know.
So that's intuitive if you can do that, especially from a new band as yourselves, to actually spring new stuff onto see reactions, and then it makes it easier for you guys to obviously, it's kind of like, well, those are the next 2 we're going to release, right?
Yeah, that's kind of been how we really like seeing the audience reaction, and it's been such a good time. I never thought it would be so enjoyable just to learn a whole new set of material and nail it to the wall, and then take it out to the clubs and have all the other bands go, oh, where'd you guys come from?
Right.
So, I mean, not that we're so incredible or something, but, you know, we come out with a totally pro show from the beginning, which was our goal, and we've gotten that kind of reaction. So, it's been a lot of fun.
Very nice. Yeah, my go-to would have to be Lady Hollywood as well, because everything about that song it grinds. It's nice.
Well, thanks. We appreciate it.
And then again, you got the Racer Lover. It's kind of like, son of a bitch. It's like, you frickin' farmers. So now it's kind of like, now I'm just jonesing to hear more now that you're saying that you got at least an album's worth, and you're going to get those ADD new single releases out, which is going to be excellent. So really looking forward to all of that. What is your focus track for the Dirtbag block of rock?
I think Lady Hollywood is going to be the one.
Gotcha. Where can people find your information?
Yeah, so we've got honeycuttsouthern.com. You can also get us on Facebook, facebook.com/Honeycutt Southern, just all together. We're on Twitter, Instagram. You can find all those links on our website. Again, that's honeycuttsouthern.com. And, of course, we're on all the streaming platforms, YouTube. We've got some lyric videos to accompany the two singles that we've got out. So Lady Hollywood and Racy Lover have lyric videos. So we're on Spotify, Apple, Deezer, all the typical names, Amazon. And we'll have more content. I mean, we keep our Facebook is jumping, man. That's where everybody sort of seems to congregate. They don't go to your website; they go to Facebook, man. So we keep our Facebook really updated with the events and
excellent.
And pictures from shows and clips and things like that. We're very engaging. So, and we're just trying to get to know people, man. Come say hi, and you see a show, come say hi, and if you're in the Houston area or whatever, and and the goal obviously is to get out of Houston and do some other things and stuff. But yeah, they can definitely check us out on Facebook or our website, and everything's all connected. Super easy to find us.
So have you decided to do some regional stuff, or are you just sticking with the city?
Yeah, no, I think the goal is, I mentioned earlier, we kind of like came out swinging with Houston and just kind of hit every major club.
Right.
And now it's like, okay, now what? And so we'll be a little bit careful about kind of what we're doing. But yeah, regional and regional is definitely the next plan, man. And take it nationwide, baby. That's what the plan is.
I like that. It needs to happen because your sound is really good, and just the vibe that you got going on right now, I think it's going to click very easily with the general public as well. So,
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the reason why I ask, I'm always, we're always looking for candid feedback, man. And,
sure.
So again, Houston has its own theme, man, just I think like everybody else does. And, and it's just kind of like, we're very anxious and, to see, how the music resonates with people across the country, as we get it out there. And so we're promoting it hard and heavy, man, and just anxious to hear what everybody else thinks of us.
You easily could hit the road with Sons of Texas like tomorrow.
Oh man, awesome, dude.
That would
That's
be
great.
That would be 100% kind of like that heavy bill. I think that works.
Yeah.
So, I think you guys.
Yeah, we'd love that.
You definitely need to reach out to those guys and just say, "Hey, you suck. We're good." And we're going to open up for you, and you're going to like it. So enjoy some of that. Smear that on your toast with a knife. Yeah.
I love it.
That's what's happening. And we're not cocky.
So we liked when we saw like Dirty Honey and Mammoth, Eddie and Helen's son's band go out. I'm like, there's actually a rock tour with a theme.
Absolutely.
Like, okay. Yeah, so we need to get on one of those.
Absolutely.
That kind of thing is exactly our goal.
Absolutely. And you could even, in the Warning, you guys would pair well with the Warning as well.
Well, appreciate it.
And
I'm over here taking notes, man. This guy's dropping just dimes.
Yeah, right.
Scattering them. I'm like Johnny Appleseed right here, slinging.
Just giving us all the pearls, man. I love it.
Right. It's the genre that you're in. It's the style. It's the sound that you have. And a lot of bands like Dirty Honey, Mammoth, The Warning, and there's a few other bands out there that are working really well. You could even do something with like unfortunately, White Snake's hanging it up, but you could easily do a White Snake or a Scorpions as well with no problem. So
yeah, I I wish Whitesnake was hanging around a little longer so we'd get a chance to open for him someday, but I bet he'll come back and do some more.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Coverdale's good and everything, but, in the words of Gene Simmons, I'm getting too old to wear these boots.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Coverdale Glenn Hughes version of Deep Purple, and Glenn Hughes is now in Dead Daisies. Yeah, and I saw them when they came to Houston. I was freaking amazing seeing him sing and still front the band. It's still very good.
You could easily front Dead Daisies with no problem.
Sam, I was in another band that opened for a different lineup of Dead Daisies. That was pretty awesome. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, you guys could easily open up for anybody that's headlining right now, just from your sound, just the quality of your production, and if you're saying that you're focusing on a show where you could literally do an entire original set and you can get the response from the crowd, that means you're absolutely doing something right.
Well, I appreciate that comment. Yeah, so far that has been the case. We're having really having a good time doing it.
Very cool. Now that you're going to be on the Dirtbag Block of Rock, the whole world's going to be listening to your trash. Everybody's going to know who you are, and anybody that's anybody, best step on up and get first dibs on these boys, because this is a band to be reckoned with very shortly.
Hey, man, thank you so much for your time.
No, not a problem. I appreciate you squeezing out the time in between, lathering yourselves up, doing all kinds of weird videos and oil and junk. So
Speaking of, man, we got to do that.
So the next big question is, what kind of cheese?
Is that what?
Cheese. What kind of cheese? What's the go-to cheese?
Oh,
Cheese?
cheese. Yeah, I like sharp cheddar. Oh,
really? Look at you. Okay.
Oh, man. Gosh, give me some mozzarella, man.
Now, if you're going to be doing that mozzarella, are you going to be doing the string cheese version, or are you going to grab that ball of mozzarella and just eat that thing like an apple?
I'm getting that ball, man. I like like the Italians when they do it with the tomato and the oil. Ooh, that's good stuff, man.
See right there, huh? You can't do that crap with sharp. You can't do that crap with sharp cheddar. No, you cannot. No, no, sir, you cannot.
Hey, look, we fancy ourselves blue collar, man. So maybe I should have said string cheese.
No, you're right there with the mozzarella.
Velveeta.
Got me some Velveeta. I got me some cheese in a can. Got me some cheese in a number 5 can is what I got going on right now. Dip anything in there. Well, gentlemen, again, thank you for taking the time out. Thank you, Dirtbag, for giving us the opportunity to rap about the new music and everything. And again, you all will be a force to be reckoned with, and I do believe you will be out there fronting many bands shortly. So thank you so much.
Hey, this is Mike Honeycutt and
Carl Sandin
from Honeycutt Southern, and you are listening to Lady Hollywood right here on Dirtbag Block of Rock.
Draws you in, bro.
Yes, you are, baby. Oh, you fell for the lie, and all her while, face of an angel, the devil inside, this soul of mine, eating alive. Lady Hollywood takes another life. She's a beast you cannot tame. Lady Hollywood, you're my nightmare.
Visit dirtbag.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Dirtbag Clothing 1996. The Block of Rock is brought to you by Dirtbag Clothing, sponsored by EMG Pickups.